Welcome back, true believers. This is Raktar, and today I'm going to be playing some more Okami HD. In the last episode, we made the sun come out and made everything all pretty and normal again in Kamiki Village, and in this episode, we're going to figure out how to get the fuck out of the village. Who the heck put this big rock here? It's blocking the only road out of the village. Doesn't look like you could squeeze through anywhere. Besides, I don't even know if it's safe to leave the village yet. Alright, so obviously, I am jumping the gun. I need to talk to some more people. But I don't know who to talk to. I guess I should just talk to everybody. Maybe I should... Dude, can I destroy this? Nope, that'd be mean anyway. Look at this. It's a gorgeous melon, and I'm just, like, trying to blow it up. Alright, so let's go talk to... Oh! Let's talk to this person. Farming rice. Well, what a fine-looking wolf. What's your name? Mine's Kushi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sake brewer Kushi. Working in the fields again, are ya? Isun, are you and the wolf together? This is where I grow rice for making my sake, you know, but I have to manage harvest all on my own. It's hard work. Maybe I should have Susano give me a hand again this year. Oh, listen to me blabbering on. I just can't help chatting to you. Oh, she wants more from us. Wyami, I think you found a friend here. You'll meet many people who want to talk to you like this. You should talk to them 2 or even 3 times. Being a god and all, you can actually tell when to talk because you'll see a triangle above their head. That means they still have something to say. It might even be valuable information sometimes. They may just be muttering to themselves, but it pays to listen. Susano's a neighbor of mine. He's a little unusual, but he goes around with a huge sword slung over his shoulder. He's always practicing with it. They say he's a direct descendant of our legendary hero, Nagi. And he loves his sake, too. He often pops around here to buy it. Oh, she's still got more. Make sure to say hello when you see Susano. He could use a friend, I should think. He's always on his own. So as you can see, she cares about Susano, who, by the way, is a pretty funny guy. And with that, I know where Susano lives. He lives in this house. Let's see what it says on his sign. Sometimes the signs in this game actually say pretty funny shit. It's here. The Great Warrior, Susano. Jeez, it's not even spelled right. So yeah, obviously Susano wrote that on himself. This is the home of the 2-bit middle-aged warrior Susano. He goes around claiming to be a descendant of Nagi. He's famous around here for his lineage, but he's awfully lazy and too off the wall to be descendant of a legendary hero. Well, let's find out, my friends, how crazy he is. Now that he's awake, this is actually... So there was a big sake jar sitting here, and I blew it up earlier in the last episode, because he was the 3rd person that I talked to their statuized form. I am the greatest. Alright, let's... What? If that didn't wake him, nothing will. Let's just leave him for a while and find something else to do. Grunt. Was you gonna say the same thing? Dude, Susano is just a beast. Well, I can't say hello to him, I guess. Which means that... Maybe I should talk to Mr. Orange? Yep, you can come back up onto this deck, and Mr. Orange has returned. Ah, you're that unruly white wolf. That was quite a toss you gave me. Well, White One, I respect animals and their customs, but anyone who causes trouble in this village shall be dealt with harshly. You're a spunky little thing. Still full of vim and vigor, I see. Say, aren't you that little troublemaker, Isun? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. Never mind, I've got better things to do. Alright, so yeah, obviously he's still chatty. That tree is known as Konohana. She's been worshipped as our guardian deity for ages now, but her flowers and fruit withered some time ago. What's more, I had a dreadful dream last night. A giant monster appeared and swallowed up the whole village. Might it be a sign of even worse things to come? I sure would like to see Konohana restored to her former glory. Oh well, troublemakers like you couldn't possibly understand. I visit Konohana daily, hoping that she will grow strong again. You two ought to do so too. And I don't possess what it takes for Konohana to grow strong yet. But I will at one point in the game I will possess what it takes. And actually I don't think it's far off. Oh, by the way, I thought I'd mention this. So when you swim in this game, you see that little symbol grows smaller and smaller. Apparently Amaterasu, the god that she is not actually very good at swimming. And over time you will eventually get your ass kicked by water. If you keep on trying to swim, you will eventually get your ass handed to you. Alright, hopefully I can chat up this guy now. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? So yeah, after you go talk to Orange, and look, it is a case of demonic possession. And here's a new enemy, by the way, too. These guys will try to defend themselves. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Cool. And I'll show that in a second after I take care of these little assholes. Do I have to slash him again to get his demon fang? Whatever. Alright, so yeah, this guy is gonna... Oh, no, he's not gonna do it. Oh, there we go. So he defends himself, but you can power slash through his little thing. And obviously, the game actually let it be known that you could power slash through his thing because he turns black and white when you do it. And basically every enemy in the game, when they turn black and white, you know that you have some power that you can use against them. And that's why it makes things turn black and white. It's just so you know that you can use any one of your celestial brush techniques against them. You accumulated praise. Whoa, Ami, you suddenly started glowing. That means your divine attributes can be enhanced. Well, you sure look excited. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Let's take a stab at enhancing your divine attributes. I'm going to open the fan menu where you'll see your divine attributes. Use the praise you've accumulated to enhance any attribute you want. So, let's see here. Astral Pouch. Saves Amaterasu from death if full. Handy Pouch for holding coins. Displays Amaterasu's life energy. You know what I like to upgrade a lot is the ink. And I'll probably do a lot of ink upgrading before I do any other upgrading, because you don't take a lot of damage early on in the game, so I think the ink is the best thing to have. It's hard to notice such a small enhancement. Oh, lighten up, Furball. This is one big step for the new and improved Amaterasu. Keep up the good work. Oh, I almost forgot. We better check in on that dude. I feel as light as a feather now. Sadly, that doesn't make it easier to shift this boulder. Who went and blocked the only pathway out of here? It's no way I can get back to the city now. Say, pup, your owner lives here in the village, right? So you must know that guy, Susano. Can you get him to come here? They say he's the descendant of the legendary hero Nagi. If anyone can do something about this rock, it's him. This boulder wasn't here before. Alright. Dude, I said the arrow was never going to be back, but look, the arrow's here all the time, but that really is right at the beginning of the game. Or maybe it is in the game all the time, but I don't remember it being there. Whatever. I think that it's still... We're kind of in the portions of the game where they're teaching what to do. Oh? Alright, so now our hit, even though it didn't wake up Susano before, he must be done napping. I feel so well rested. I planned to meditate underground, but fell fast asleep. Who are you? And what business do you have with Susano, the greatest warrior ever? The greatest warrior, Susano. Do even the beasts know of my great exploits now? Well, Fido, I'm not looking for apprentices. Go back to the mountains and play with your monkey friends. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? Get a load of this guy. All brawn, no brains. Quit messing around and come with us. You snuck in here again? Quit bugging me, you bug. I told you, don't call me a bug. Come on, Ami. We're taking him with us. What do you think you're doing? Put me down this instant. What will the neighbors think? Alright, so yeah. Susano rides on her back. I wish that, that kind of reminds me of Okami-den. But, because in Okami-den you always have, like, a helper riding on your back. Not always, but most of the game. But in this game, you don't always have Susano riding on your back. And if you did, it would kind of be weird, especially the way he flails his arms around and shit. Alright, so now, Susano is here, which I don't know what Susano can do with a wooden sword against this boulder, but... You brought me all the way here just to test yourself against me? Then prepare to taste the wrath of my trusty blade, Tohanboku. Hold on a minute. You're the legendary Susano. Yup, none other than Susano, the greatest warrior who ever lived. And by the way, never interrupt warriors engaged in battle. But I've got a favor to ask you. This huge boulder blocking the path is really getting in my way. Can't you do something about it? Come on, please, I mean, you're Nagi's descendant, aren't you? Surely one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? It's certainly not beyond my ability. Really? Great. Okay then. No time like the present, go for it. Wait. A boulder of this size is not very easy, even for me. This will require my utmost focus to magnify the power of my sword. I shall retire to the training grounds to make my preparations. Wait for my return. I've never seen the guy train seriously. So obviously, we've got to go mess with Susano at his training grounds now, and he clearly still has more to say to us. Alright, what do you got? He's doing a great job training. He's obviously out of sake. But a boulder of that size? I don't care if I'm a legendary bloodline, it's just too big. I can't believe I've run out of sake at a time like this. This won't do. That's it, I'll just have to train tomorrow. Let's see here. Can't train without sake for fuel. Training will just have to wait till tomorrow. Why do today what you can put off until tomorrow? That's doing things the Susano way. Sake, Oh yeah, this village has a sake brewing girl, doesn't it? So yeah, Susano is like a lot of the greatest heroes of all times. He needs a little bit to get him going in the morning. A little bit of the hair of the dog that bit him, if you know what I mean. So let's go talk to Kushi, who loves the little puppy. And let's see here, I have to polish rice in the mill house before I can use it, but the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice. Wow, that's too bad. I should never have let that monster try it in my new Thunder Brew. A broken mill and flattened crops, that's all thanks I get. Don't go giving monsters sake, they're bad enough sober. Sheesh, what was you thinking anyway? I guess this is a matter of fixing something that's broken. Sounds like something you could handle with your brush, Ami. Another obvious hint, but I feel like the game kind of, fills you up with a lot of the very obvious hints right at the beginning, just because, you know, I mean, they gotta kind of train you on what you're doing, and so yeah, they do give you a lot of very obvious hints in the beginning, but that's okay. The obvious hints will go away, and in fact, this game's hints get very unobvious at certain points, and it's almost annoying, but it's okay because the game is awesome. Who on earth did that? I'd completely given up the idea of my sake, but now I can get on with polishing the rice. Well, no time like the present. I better get started. And of course, now she can make sake to give to Susano so he can drunkenly train. But you know, like when you're drunk, you're more confident in your abilities. Maybe that's why he needs it. But who knows? It's here. You're interested in how to brew sake, are you, Snowy? Well, this thing's here for polishing the rice, you see? And I'll tell you what, I've got something I think you'll like. It's just a leftover stock from the store, but I made it myself. It's called Vista of the Gods. Oh, but are you even old enough to drink, Snowy? I'm glad that she just, like, give a dog some booze. Balls of rice wrapped in seaweed. Fills astral pouch a little bit. You consumed bale of rice. Bale of rice fastened with straw. Fills astral pouch. But, dude, Ami sure can fucking eat a lot of shit. But anyways, I do think it's funny that she's like, just give the dog some booze because the dog helped you out, and dogs love to drink. Dogs fucking love alcohol. Anyways, now, the Vista of the Gods will help Susano. Hold it right there, Fido. That smells... Is that Kushi's famous homebrewed sake? Fido, my friend, did you bring me some of Kushi's sake? Oh, what a glorious day. Good old sake. A man without a drink is like a warrior without his trusty sword. In fact, it is said that Nagi himself relied on power of sake in his battle with the dreaded Orochi. It's all so clear now. Let the training begin! Alright, so let's see what his training consists of. Oh, so yeah, we have to help him train because he's obviously not strong enough to take out these scarecrows on his own. Feast your eyes on this, Susano style, exploding implosion. All right, there we go. That should do. So yeah, he's not exactly the best warrior, but with his help and our help, we can destroy all these rocks. With our power combined, we're Captain Planet. Oh, now look at how confident he is now. Exploding implosion! And of course, oh, that was... that still counted it! I think that the game is extra nice to you when you're using a PlayStation controller. Because they know that drawing straight lines is not nearly as clean as when you're using a PlayStation move. Wow, I didn't think you could do... I didn't think you'd do it, Pops. Me either. I mean, of course I could. After all, I am Susano, the greatest warrior ever! You weren't just showing off when you said you're Nagi's descendant. Someone like you'd have no trouble fighting monsters off, huh? Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Now I can start doing business again. Did you say monsters? Of course, no problem. This is a job for most skilled warrior in all of Nippon. Yes, I shall rid these lands of their vile presence. Just sit back and watch the great Susano work his magic. Susano, you're drunk. Go home. He shouldn't get all puffed up. He's nothing without us. Think he'll be okay? The monsters outside the village are nasty. Glorious Amaterasu. With a pleasure to... I'm not going to do that. Witness your heroic deeds. I am in awe. When you cleaved the boulder into two, my heart skipped a beat. To see your skills with the brush is to be witness to great art. Yeah? So do we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. It's Isun. Isun, Isun, Isun. Stop calling me a bug. I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. My word. Ah, relax, lady. Furball here is more comfy anyway. Let's get back to that reward thing you were talking about. Come on, Ami. Put your paw up or something. Go on, shake. I must apologize. I would like to reward you, but I'm afraid I haven't the power. I can barely muster enough strength to make a flower bloom. Though my body stands firmly here within the confines of the village. My roots spread far and wide, protecting remote areas outside. These parts of me are known as guardian saplings. They collect the praise and adoration that gives me strength. The recent evil is eroding the guardian saplings. If this continues, I will wilt away as well, and my power will vanish. Worse yet, the dark power grows stronger with each passing day. Life as we know it will be consumed utterly in no time. Oh man, this is getting heavy. Great and powerful Amaterasu, could I be so bold as to request your assistance in rejuvenating these guardian saplings? By lifting the curse that enslaves them? I shall mark the locations of nearby saplings on your map. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, there's two saplings in the area that is right next to where we are right now. And as you can also see, the nation of Nippon is huge! So there's a lot of exploring to do in this game. By the way, this game has a big explorable world that makes it really fun to mess around in. I haven't the strength to speak now. I hope that my request has not fallen on deaf ears. Amaterasu, may the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. I'm always itching for a good fight, but I sure don't want to poke my nose into this mess. Still, I'm stuck with Furball here till I get all the brush skills. Anyway, Ami's a god and all. What could possibly go wrong? Hey, did you listen to her, Furball? You get the rest of the brush techniques to save the world. And I'll steal and learn them. Yeah, that's the ticket. At any rate, let's start by following those marks on the map. Alright, so let's see. I thought this guy opened up his shop when you saved him. Well, whatever. We'll have to find his shop later because I do want to get stuff. And actually, with that, I'm going to end this episode right here. This has been Raktar. Thank you for watching.